Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see guys, we're filming indoors today, okay? You wouldn't do justice filming outside today. It's absolutely black and it's thick with fog. So I'm going to show you this pack, which is the Highlander Pro Force M.50 indoors. Just going to help us get a better look at it, okay? Apart from looking at the pack itself, I'm going to show you exactly how I pack it, okay? I'll go through the specs and everything later. First of all, I'm going to run you through how I've packed it. So starting off on the bottom there, you can see my ISO mat. There's tons of MOLLIE points on there guys, absolutely ample MOLLIE points on all points. So there's four underneath to connect your ISO mat, okay? So I'm going to go to the bottom pouch there now and show you what I've got in there. So as you can see guys, it's a rectangle shaped pouch, okay? So I've got my saw, I've got my survival knife, I've got my basher. In there are pegs and bungees as well. I've got my cordage bag, and that's that pouch done there. So that's what goes in that pouch guys, okay? Go through it again. Basher with bungees and pegs. 2 cutting tools. And a cordage bag. So next I'm going to the left hand side pouch. As you can see, I've got a red marker on there on the zip, and that's for a reason. So first of all guys, just lay that down. First of all, I've got my Sawyer Mini water filtration set, okay, with a drinking tube. So that goes in a dry bag. Don't need to go in a dry bag, but it just keeps it all together. Next, very important, marked red again guys, my IFAK individual first aid kit. There's everything in there that you could want. There's even a mosquito net in there. So that's where my IFAK goes. So that's marked red, and the zip is marked red as well. So going around to the other side pouch, I've got my Warrior cook set. Take that off from there. So I've got my bouncing bomb, water bottle. I have shown you this in the past guys. On the bottom there, I got water purification tablets under some masking tape. I've modified my kit. I've got some fire rope in there, and I will take some methylated spirits or bioethanol. I got my drinking vessel. I also use that to cook my ration packs. So that goes in that pocket. Right guys, let's go into the main compartment, okay? Well, there's actually 2 main compartments, so we'll do the front one first, okay? So we've got ration packs in there, okay guys? I go well over enough for 24 hours. got my wash kit. I've got my boot kit. And my foot powder. The Ziploc bag. And my boot polish kit. So they go in that dry bag there. I've got my fuel in that bag there. There's also a sock over the bag, just not for it to freeze. So that is that's bioethanol I got in there, guys, right? And that's that pouch there. Move them out the way. So that's that pouch, okay? So that's where all them go. So now we're going into the main compartment. And this is absolutely huge, okay guys? Let's say I go through the bag. It's weight and its measurements and everything later, okay? There's pros and cons. So I've just put them on the top for now, right? So going back to the MOLLIE, you can add things like this all over the bag, right guys? There's absolutely tons of MOLLIE points on you. So they just slot down the back, clip them up, and they're attached. If you see my last video, you would have seen them on there like that. So I've got my map in here. That's obviously waterproofed. Then I've got a dry bag inside the bag. Because the bag is not waterproof, it's water resistant, okay? There's a little zip pouch here, mesh pouch. Inside there, I've got my notebook with some writing and rain paper, which is waterproof again. And I've got my racing spoon. So they go in there, they can just go straight back in for now. So let's take a look inside this dry bag. So the first thing I'm going to pull out, guys, right, I want to do a separate video on. Well, actually I've been asked to do a separate video on, okay? It's the Hex Stop Explorer shoulder bag. It does come with a shoulder strap obviously, but I use it as a possibles bag. There's absolutely everything in there for a survival situation, right? So that's the first thing I'm going to pull out. I'm not going to go too much into detail about it because I want to do a separate video on it. But let's take a look. So there's my dry bag inside the Bergen, okay? We call it Bergen. So there it is, okay? That's what I call my possibles bag. Guys, there's absolutely everything in there, and I will be doing a separate video on it. I really want to do it now, but I want to do a separate one on it. As you can see from the outside, you got your chem lights, you got these clips here you can attach things to. I got spare carabiners, I got these pull-outs. There's absolutely everything in there, right? So that's on the top. So that's the first thing out. I've got a poncho. That'll keep me dry. Inside here, guys, I got my softy jacket. It's in camo. I've also got dry socks, which are in Ziploc bags, and underwear also in Ziploc bags. So as you can see, guys, I keep a lot of my gear in these dry bags. Just get loads of them, guys, right? Because they're fabulous. And next in my bag is my sleeping bag and my bivvy bag. They're both in this dry bag. So that's everything in the bag. I lay them out on the table now so you can see everything I've got in there, okay? So there it is guys, there's the full layout, okay? So I'll go through them nice and slow with you. So I got my sleeping bag and bivvy bag in there, okay? I've got my basher sheet, MTP, multi-train pattern, with pegs and bungees in there. There's also a set of jungle knots I forgot to mention. I got my survival knife. I got my Sawyer Mini. I got my notebook with various pens, pencils and marker pens, and right in the rain notepad. That's the dry bag, or the inner for the burr gun. I've got a poncho so I can wear it as a raincoat. Good old racing spoon, comes with me everywhere. I've got my map of my local area where I do all my camps. I got my boot kit and my foot powder. I got my wash kit. There's everything in there guys. Razors, soap, wet wipes, the lot. It's all in there. I got my explorer bag, which I'll do a video on for you next. There's absolutely a ton of stuff in there. Small items obviously. There's like head torch in it, torch. I won't go too much into it because I want to do separate videos, as I said. I've got plenty of food guys. Plenty of food to keep me going for well over 24 hours. I got my fuel there, which is bioethanol in one of those bottles, you know, those safety bottles. But I've also got it in a dry bag just in case there is any leaks. I got my Warrior cook set there with a litre of water. Underneath the bouncing bomb, that's a black water bottle, I've got water purification tablets. In there I've also got a Milbank bag. I'll show you on a separate video. That's brand new purchase, that is amazing. I've got my isomat which I'll sleep on. I've got 2 extra pouches there which will molly onto the outside. I've got my trusty saw. I don't know if I've already mentioned it. There's my IFAC, everything in there marked with red. I know it's my IFAC guys anyway, right? But if I had to direct someone to my bag, I'd point them to the outside of the bag with the red tab, and just to pull that out, rapid. There's everything in there guys. My cordage bag, amples of cordage in there, extra cordage in there. And I think that is it guys. So that's my load out. So we'll go back to the bag now and I'll give you all the specs, followed by the pros and cons. Right guys, so let's talk about the bag itself, okay? So as you know, it's a MTP multi-terrain pattern, okay? It's a 1000 denier fabric. It's a really dense weave guys, right? I say it's water repellent, not waterproof, okay? But you know, we'll take a lot for the rain to get through because it's such a tight weave. Okay, on the bottom there's 2 drainage holes. Absolute bonus there, okay, because don't forget now that's where your bashers go in, so it's going to be wet from time to time, so there's drainage holes there. Going to the mollies, this is where I attach my ISO mat, okay? It's a simple process, 1 bungee and one of those balls elastics through the top molly. Let's talk about its dimensions. So its height is 55 centimeters. Okay, its width is 35 centimeters. So you know, it's a good profile on your body. Very stealthy, nothing sticking out too far. It sticks out this way, but not that way. Brilliant. That's one of the things that attracted me to this, guys. Its depth, okay, its depth is 25 centimeters, and as I say, it's a 50 litre, okay? These are, I gotta keep going back to these, okay, because this is one of the pros. There's just loads and loads and loads of ways to attach extra items or pouches. They're on there, they're even on there, guys. Okay, let's go down to the back. Now, because I bought this second hand, guys, okay, it was advertised as something else. I did say so in my last video. It wasn't even advertised as a M.50, right? But the guy who bought it off, he didn't put it in the description. He cut the waistband off, okay? So that was a bit sad. And also, there was one of these. That goes again. I asked you to give it a better profile. One of them was missing, okay? So all these clips, right, even there, are Duraflex. Good company, guys. See? So they go on the side there. Yeah, so let's go to here now. So when I wore it the other day, guys, on a day camp, I gotta be honest, and I'm not just saying it, it was the most comfortablest Burgon I've ever wore. These here are for airflow. Super padded straps, guys. Really, really padded these are. You got these clips here you can attach things to. On the front there, there's a Velcro patch thing. On the original bag, it's got the Pro Forces, but that didn't come with the bag either. So that was another sad thing, because it's always nice to have the original, isn't it? But it's super well padded. The guys are the shoulder straps and that. I say the buckles are Duraflex, so they haven't scrimped there, you know. Lovely mesh pocket inside. There's your main compartment, guys. Absolutely huge. I've got my arm in there now, and it's way up past my elbow. Bags of room in there, guys. And then there's the other compartment then. There, where I put my food things in and my wash kit, what have you. Pros are the MOLLIEs. It's very comfortable to carry. It's tough. It's really rugged, you know, guys. You can see yourself the thickness of the material. It's really, really rugged. There's only one con, guys, and it is sad, really. The zips are very, very stiff. These strong zips, and they've got these extra pull-out points on the zips. They're very stiff, all of them. Very stiff, guys. See? That's only one con, but you can get away with that. I might even put some candle wax on them. There it is, guys. Absolutely superb. I'll do another video on that, guys, right? I think you'll find that really interesting too. But that's a possibles bag, that goes on top. So I'll run you through it again. So in the bottom there, I got my basher, my cordage, my cutting tools. I got my IFAC and my water soya mini. I've also got water purification in there. That pouch there is my cook set with my bouncing, with my black bomb with a litre of water. This compartment, the front compartment there, in there goes my wash kit, my extra fuel, my bioethanol, etc. My boot polish kit and things, my foot powder. The pouch at the top, the mesh pouch, with my notepad in. Inside the bag, inside the massive dry bag, goes my sleeping bag and my bivvy bag. My softy jacket with dry socks and dry underwear in Ziploc bags. And my poncho for a wet weather coat and my map on top, and then my explorer bag. And that's 50 litres, guys. That's ample. There's everything in there you could imagine. Everything you need to survive. So I'll pack back up, guys. So I don't think I mentioned the weight of the pack on its own without anything in it. So it's 1.2 kilograms, okay? And something else I didn't point out was the side pouches are attached to the pack, okay? They're not detachable. So there it is, guys. I'm glad I done it in the house, to be honest, because it's a lot brighter, you know, you can see things a bit better. But that's my loadout, guys, and that's what comes on me in most camps, to be honest. There's nothing more than that, but 50 litres. I gotta be honest though, that is packed to the max, but there's stuff in there, you know what I mean, like especially the possibles bag. That's just extra stuff in case there's an emergency. But there it is, guys. As I say, this video was asked for, and there it is. I hope I delivered, guys. I'm gonna get this video up to you as soon as possible, but please stay tuned to the channel. There's another video going up Sunday at 4 PM. That'll be one of the videos going on the map reading playlist. Alright, guys, so if you like this sort of thing and you want to see more and you haven't already, please press subscribe. Like the video. Lots of comments on this one, guys. Do you pack your bag similar? Have I done anything you think I shouldn't have done? Let me know. Tank out.